What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike here on the 2-Bit Crypto channel. In this video, we're talking about Mononoke Inu. Might be a little bit controversial, but make sure you subscribe to the channel for daily content in cryptocurrency. So look, Mononoke Inu, we've talked about this on this channel for a long time in the very early days. And look, there's a lot of PR going on. There's a lot of kind of things coming out from Mononoke Inu, everything but the game. So we are going to talk about why I think that is. And then there was the first kind of Twitter space with the first with the big bag holder of Mononoke Inu, and we'll kind of talk through that. It's completely and utterly blown my mind. I haven't got a frigging clue what was going on in it, but let's talk about it. So we saw this tweet from Mononoke Inu with this article over on investing.com, where it talks around GameFi, Metaverse, etc., and Mononoke Inu shines bright. Now, here's my question on this. I don't know if this is a paid advertisement or whether this is a genuine report from from investing.com. Investing.com is a big kind of cryptocurrency and other platforms that talks about investment. So it just really talks through play to earn games. And look, you know, on this channel I've talked about NFTs and play to earn space is going to be huge in 2022. And it talks a little bit here. As the metaverse welcomes a wide array of innovations to foster a consumer-centric experience, the play to earn model will revolutionize gaming in the metaverse. Through this, it will become popular to gain mainstream adoption. And I genuinely believe that. Why would you play a game when you can play one that you can earn, which I think is absolutely huge. So it goes on a little bit to talk around kind of synergy between mainstream and crypto. And then here, among the play to earn games, Mononoke Inu game stands out from the odd when it comes to performance. The Mononoke Inu combines play to earn with traditional gaming. It does this by ensuring that users can play to earn outside of the metaverse. And I think, look, I've always said that I think the game looks great. I think it looks like one of those kind of games that you will just come back and play in your spare time. The problem is we're not getting anything different. Commonly known as Wolf's Moon, Mononoke Inu is a 2D adventure game that enables gamers to play traditional games while enjoying GameFi opportunities. Notably, the final launching date is yet to be announced from the Mononoke Inu team, and at the moment, the only information available is the gamers can earn by playing the game, pulling rewards for successfully passing levels, crushing enemies they encounter, etc., etc. It just goes on to talk about a little bit more, and then it's come from this Coin Quora kind of website again that we've seen this on the Mononoke website. And again, it just talks exactly about the same thing. So, there's some big kind of money being spent on PR. There's some big kind of investment going into it, which is good. We can't deny that it's good. But we do need to see the game, and we're not seeing the game. Then we kind of move over to the Twitter space where, crypto is built on Twitter, isn't it? And we see, Mononoke Inu is, we're taking over, and they are retweeting this from Taka that has 33 followers. So it's just kind of weird that we have this huge bit of information on investing.com, and then we come over here and we're retweeting a guy with 33 followers. We kind of go down here, you can see the GameFi space that we've been looking at. There's a load about Fortune. Fortune seems like it's really starting to build, and I think this is where this Twitter space kind of came in, that Fortune is a currency you're going to use and you're going to earn through the Mononoke Inu game. And so people are kind of talking and saying, well, look, you need to go and get it, you need to have it, it's going to be a really intrinsic part of what you are doing with the game. So then we saw this, the Mononoke Inu community space. I haven't seen anything like this before, and I think that it's great that there is something like that. I just would have liked to have seen somebody from the team, whether that's a dev, we've talked about this, loads of people talked about it, or just somebody that can go and represent the actual token itself. It's great that we have this community space. Sean Moffat, shout out to him for running it. But then we kind of get into there's like a YouTube video for Shane, over on this. And this is where it just kind of frigging blows my mind completely. So it's 45 minutes long. It talks about Fortune. And then we kind of get these sort of weird drawings, and it just, basically ends up here with this, which basically the premise is go and buy Fortune, hold Mononoke, you're going to need it. I didn't get into the Twitter space. I would love to kind of hear what went on to it. But it just blows my mind in terms of what's going on. I think it's great that we're analysing it. It's great we're talking about this. But look, what do we need to see? We need to see the game. We're expecting it mid-Jan. We're 13th of Jan, so I would expect this to land in the next 4 or 5 days. I think the problem here is if we don't get it, it doesn't matter how much marketing we do, it's still going to be a challenge to sell this project right now. When we take a look at the price, we jump over onto Dex Tools. We're just not seeing the greatest of movement. Mononoke Inu down just under 1%, 2869. But again, we saw this big spike up with a huge sell-off. and then it's kind of consolidating sideways. It is marginally up based on where we were at the real bottom down here in the kind of, you know, the kind of low 1.9s, but still a considerable distance away from where we were up here. Look, it can absolutely change. Who knows? I'm still in the project. You know, I'm not hating on Mononoke Inu, but I don't want to see articles in investing.com when I don't get to see the game. And I think the game has just kind of gone cold. We're not seeing anything. I know the devs are working on it. We see it in the Telegram space. But look, I'm going to reach out again. I'd love to play it on the stream. We know there was going to be a closed beta. So look, we just need to get the token out there. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you still bullish on Mononoke Inu? Are you still invested in Mononoke Inu? Or do you just hate everything I've talked around for the last 5 minutes, 44 seconds? But as ever, guys, that's going to do it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.